Hey guys, CryptoDad here again. Thanks for joining me on the Tuesday morning live stream from Michigan, where you can throw out questions and I'll do my best to get them answered. Good to be here. Hello, those of you who are here. Let's get this party started. All right, so good morning, everybody. I'm the CryptoDad, and I'm here in my lair, my rig, with my green screen and my Marquette t-shirt. If you're not familiar with this state, it is the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, which of course is part of Michigan, but people up there have a lot of pride in their region, and they tend to think of the Upper Peninsula as its own state. Pretty cool place to be. So welcome everybody. Let's switch over to the on-screen demo. Looks like my camera's slightly off kilter, just from looking straight at it. There we go. All right, so let's pop out live chat here. So I can move this over here. There we go. Had a little technical difficulty this morning. I couldn't quite figure out what the heck was going on, but rebooted a couple of times. I think we're okay. All right, so lately I've been focusing on Ethereum. For those of you who are wondering how you get your hands on Ethereum, how you use it, I'm going to do some demo on that today. A lot of people are getting into the DeFi, so let's see. Let's make sure we got our Metamask up and running. Oh, seriously. Okay, wrong browser. This browser. No? Okay. All right, let's figure this out. There we go. I have multiple browsers. There we go. That's the one. Okay. All right, now Metamask is a browser extension that you can download and run in the browser of your choice. I believe it's Chrome-based. I don't know that you can use it in Edge. You can definitely use it in Chrome or Brave. Brave is a Chromium-based browser, so you can use it in Brave. And I've used it in both browsers. At the moment, I'm not using it in Brave. Some people have asked me about being able to install MetaMask in multiple browsers using the same private key, and that's totally possible. Might be a little confusing to some, but when you start a new account, actually when you install the browser, let's take a look at that. As you can see here, this is a brand new copy that has no, it hasn't been activated yet. So when we hit get started, you get two choices. One is set up, which creates an empty wallet. And then the other is I already have a seed phrase. So if I had, and I should have, saved my seed phrase for this copy of MetaMask, then I could just as easily use that seed phrase to open a new copy of MetaMask, and they would basically end up being mirror images of each other. Now, in addition to that, creating a standalone copy of MetaMask, you can also import hardware devices or other wallets. So in this particular case, I have a wallet here that is linked to my Trust wallet. I exported the private key and imported it into MetaMask. Also, I've got an account that is connected to my Ledger device, and as you can see, it indicates over here on these particular accounts that this one is an imported account and this one is connected to hardware. So, and then you've got the, you can create multiple accounts in MetaMask. All right, so you've installed the browser extension, you've created a wallet from scratch, and it's empty, you know. So what do you do? All right, so let's see. What's the easiest way? Let me just use this one. It doesn't matter which one it is. You know, once you've got it pulled up, yours would probably be empty. And as you can see, mine has a little bit of Ethereum in there, 0.0838 ETH, which is around $31 worth of Ethereum. So how do we get Ethereum into this wallet? So let's give it a try. Let's see. I think I went back and forth, and I'm thinking I'll do Crypto.com today. So let me share my phone with you. Let's get this thing going. All right, and let's do screen sharing. And that worked. Thank goodness. Every now and then the technology fights with me. All right, so let's open up our Crypto.com account. Looks like Bitcoin's doing all right today. That's a good thing. Now, what I want to do, I can go over to accounts down at the bottom there. Along the bottom, there's some icons. I can tap accounts. And as you can see, I have a small amount of Ethereum. I'd like to buy a little more Ethereum, and there's multiple ways to do this. But today I'll go ahead and use the debit card option because that's the most basic of purchases for a newcomer. Someone that has decided they want to get into the crypto market, and they've all you have to do, you can go over to the App Store, you can download the Crypto.com app, you can get it set up. You'll have to verify your identity. Most crypto exchanges are requiring this now. So it's just a fact of life. You know, you're going to have to take a picture of your ID, upload it, and take a selfie, and, you know, give them your personal details. That's just part of life. A lot of people get all squeamish about that when crypto is involved because it's something unfamiliar. Although they do it with Amazon, they don't mind giving Amazon their life story. They don't mind, you know, connecting to their bank and providing all their personal information. And if you remember, if you're old enough to remember, you youngins may not remember this, but back in the late 90s, early 2000s, there were a lot of people, I don't know, the majority of people were going around saying you'd have to be crazy to buy anything on the internet, you know. They'll steal your bank account. I mean, everyone was very untrusting of the internet in general, right? And so, I mean, I would tell people, hey, I bought something on Amazon, or, you know, I use my online banking to check my bank balance, and they're freaking out, you know, oh, you know, you'd have to be insane. And so now we're back full circle where it's quite normal to connect to the internet to buy stuff. But with crypto, people have got that, you know, those cold feet. You know, oh, I'm afraid. I don't want to. I get a lot of questions on my channel. You know, oh, is it okay, you know, to give them my ID? I feel weird. And like, hey, well, you know, they need that stuff in order to accept your payment. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just go back to home. And now that we're at the home screen, let's do trade. We'll hit trade. And I want to buy, right? I'm going to say buy. And I'm going to buy some Ethereum. There it is, Ethereum. How much Ethereum do I want to buy? Do I really want to buy 0.5 Ethereum for $187? I might, but I also might not. I might want to buy more. I might want to buy less. And as you can see, it's going to use my debit card. My debit card is connected to this account. Now, if you don't have a debit card or a credit card connected to your account yet, you would just hit that little plus down there and add your card. You can also, if you look right under Buy ETH, there are some other options here too, like Crypto Wallet. If you already have some crypto, you can trade it for Ethereum. Or Fiat Wallet, which is the part of Crypto.com that connects to your bank account, right? You can fund that with a direct transfer from your bank account. And that's all great ways to buy crypto. But today we're just going to focus on credit debit, right? Easy peasy. So the first thing you might decide to do if you want to buy some Ethereum is use your debit card. And right now, Crypto.com is waiving fees, at least until the end of this month. We'll see. They might extend that, right? So there's no fees. Well, up to 3.5. I've heard people say that when they make purchases with certain bank cards, their bank charges them. My bank does not. I use Chase. So if that's the case, you might want to double check on that. Maybe after your first purchase, double check your bank. See if you're getting like that extra charge. All right, so I'm not going to buy zero point 0.5 ETH. I'll just buy around $50 worth of ETH. So I tap there in the field where I can edit, and I'm just going to change that to say 2. Let's try 1. Okay, 1.5. All right, that's $50 worth of Ethereum. All right, now that I've edited that field, I've decided how much ETH I'm going to buy. I'll just hit the Buy ETH button. I'll confirm that. You'll notice there, I didn't give you much time, but it said 0 fees. All right, I've got Face ID set up. It's going to connect to my bank account, my debit card, and the purchase should go through. I usually skip over. I edit this part out on my recorded videos. But there we go. We got our ETH. All right, so we bought our ETH. Now we need to get it into Metamask if we want to trade on DeFi exchange platforms, right? You can trade ETH on Crypto.com. You can go into your account and swap cryptos one for the other, if you want to do that. But we're not going to do that. We're going to put it into MetaMask because that's where all the action is lately. All right. So let's go over to our browser and open up our MetaMask and figure out how do we get some ETH in here. Well, the main address of this particular account, as you can see, you can have multiple accounts. We talked about that before. Right now, we're in the this particular account, which I've named. You can name them anything you want, right? If we go to account details, you can edit this field and name your accounts whatever you want to keep them straight in your head, right? I've called this one Unstoppable Wallet. All right. And this is the one we're going to use to play around with DeFi, right? So the main account, all you have to do is click up here, and that copies that main account address into your clipboard, right? Actually, with Crypto.com, we might want to do something different. We might want to go over here and go to account details and use that QR code. So let's try that. Let's go to our Crypto.com. Let's tap the Ethereum account, and we want to do a transfer, and we want to withdraw from our Crypto.com account and to send that Ethereum to an external wallet. Now let's double check and see if maybe I've already sent to this wallet before. The address is OFAOE. I don't see that in here. OFA. Oh, yes, I do. Down there below where it says Trust Wallet, I've already sent to this Ethereum address before. So I don't need to whitelist this in my Crypto.com. If it's the first time, then I would hit the plus and I could scan that QR code. But I'm not going to do that because it's already in my whitelist and it'll just tell me that it doesn't need to be added. Right? So I'm going to use Trust Wallet, and I'll choose Withdraw ETH. And I'm not going to do 100. I'm going to tap that edit field again and choose max. And that's going to withdraw the approximately 50 something bucks worth of Ethereum that I just bought. I'll tap withdraw. All right, I'll confirm that. They are going to charge me a little bit of ETH to do the withdrawal, and I need to provide my two-factor authentication. Let's do that. It's Crypto.com. I'm going to tap Crypto.com in the top, slide back over, and then I'll tap paste, put in that two-factor authentication code, and off to the races we go. My ETH withdrawal has been requested. So the first thing that happens is you request the withdrawal. They acknowledge that. And the ETH balance goes to 0. Don't panic. It'll take it a few minutes to get to its destination. Right? In a couple of minutes, it's going to give me another alert saying that the withdrawal is completed, or, you know, totally confirmed, or however they say it, right? And then it'll show up in this wallet. So we'll just wait for that to happen. While we're waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and say hello to people that have joined. Will Cass, good morning. Kingston 07. Liz from Houston. J.A. Johnson from Tri-City, East Tennessee. Oh, that's cool. I'm a Youper, not a troll. Actually, yeah, I live in Grand Rapids. I know what a Youper is, but I think I don't qualify yet. I think a Youper has to either be born in the Upper Peninsula or have survived 7 winters in the Upper Peninsula. I think that's the official criteria to call yourself a Youper. Do you think there's a chance Tone Vase is an illegal alien? I don't know anything about that. I have reason to believe otherwise. Black Betty's parents are Arabic and come legally on a boat. Okay. There's always a risk. Skinny coin is where the money is. Okay. Miners weigh 20 kilograms. You are the best love from India. Thank you. Maharaja. Liz, I only have Coinbase. Silverback Gorilla, hey CryptoDad, good to have you. Okay, if you only have Coinbase, let's quarterback that. So let's go over to our cryptocurrency exchanges. A lot of you beginners only work with Coinbase, but that's fine. Let's hit sign in on Coinbase. I don't usually sign in on this browser. Let's go over to this browser. I'm going to need to put in my... yeah, it's one of those days, guys. I was having trouble getting myself signed in. All right. Let's go back here. What have I done? Okay, there we go. All right, let's do Coinbase. Crypto exchanges. Let's get ourselves signed in. Let's enter our 2-factor authentication for our Coinbase account from our Google Authenticator. Verify. All right, so if you're on the Coinbase website and you would like to withdraw some Ethereum, let's see if I can do that. I've got about $20 worth of Bitcoin in here. I just got the withdrawal confirmation from Crypto.com. So we're just going to take a quick break. We don't want that. Right. Let's go over here. Sorry. Let's just clear the field here. Let's do MetaMask. There it is. It came in. I don't see it in activity for some reason. There it is. Okay. Just had to kind of refresh a little bit. So we received 0.144063. I'm not going to freak out that it doesn't say 56. We did get charged a little bit. And the servers or exchanges that MetaMask is querying to get me the latest value of Ethereum might be slightly different than the servers that Crypto.com was querying when it gave me my dollar value of that Ethereum, 0.44063 Ethereum. If you're gonna freak out about $1 here and $1 there when you make transfers between crypto, you're not going to be a happy person. You're going to need to learn to accept that there's going to be little digs here and there. That's the price of dealing with crypto, right? There's always going to be little bits of charges that are going to chip away at your value, right? But the idea here is that you're engaging in a new technology and you're investing in your future, and these prices might go up eventually. With Ethereum, you're using a lot of juice to make purchases and trades. So don't sweat Ethereum because you're going to need a lot of it, right? All right, let's get back to how we would withdraw Ethereum from Coinbase. First of all, let me consolidate a little bit and maybe see if I can trade my Bitcoin for Ethereum. Let's see if they'll let me do that. They probably won't, right? Yeah, I guess what I need to do is, let's see, sell Bitcoin for Ethereum. Will they let me do that? No. All right, let me sell all that Bitcoin I've got for Ethereum. It's not much, but at least I'll have some Ethereum in here. See if that works. Okay, got that. All right, we're done. All right, now we can go back to trade, and this time, let's buy Ethereum for our cash. We got cash now in the account, right? Let's see. Do I want to? How can I buy all of it? Whoops, doggone it. Come on. Why won't they just let me? It's making it difficult for me. All right, how much cash is in there? 1834. All right, 18. Let's just hit 18. Will it let me do that? Okay, let's hit that. Preview buy. Buy now. All right. Now, you could have just as easily bought the Ethereum using your bank account or your debit card. The only thing you have to remember is that when you use your bank account on Coinbase, they're not going to let you withdraw the cryptocurrency until that bank account transfer clears, which could be 3 to 5 business days. A lot of people get caught up in that. They don't realize that there's a hold on those funds for 3 to 5 business days, although it says so in the fine print. What that means is that whatever crypto you buy, they're not going to let you transfer it out of your wallet until the bank transfer clears. All right, so now let's go to send. Oh, let's go to wallet, right? There we go. So there is some Ethereum in here now. We lost a little bit already. Let's not take it too hard. Now, let's go back over to our Metamask in our other browser. All right, and let's click this address again. Right, that is the Ethereum address of our Metamask wallet. Let's go back over to Coinbase. Let's do a send all, and I'll paste in the address of my Metamask. Right, there it is. Right, you can see it there. I can scroll through it. All right, I don't really need a note. I can just hit continue. And I'm gonna, well, now it's 14. Okay. Oh, okay. See there, it looks like they're taking network fees again. We're getting a little death by 1,000 cuts here, but that's okay. I'm just dealing with small amounts, and I'm not gonna sweat it. Now I need my Coinbase 2-factor. We'll hit confirm, and off it goes. All right, and there we go. We're done. All right, so you saw me buy some Ethereum on Coinbase. I kind of had to swap out the little Bitcoin that I owned on there, but I could have just as easily just chosen buy Ethereum with my debit card or bank account. But like I said, the debit card is faster, right? You get it right away, even though you can't buy as much. So if you want to buy $50,000 worth of Ethereum, or $25,000 worth of Ethereum, you'll have to wait a few days before you can withdraw it. But if you're buying less than 5,000, you can just buy it and move it, right? You notice there that I was able to withdraw it and they didn't object, right? If I had used my bank account to buy that Ethereum, it would have said, you can't withdraw it. Not yet. You have to wait. But we want to move it around. Let's go back over to MetaMask. See what we got. Okay, we just got the $14 worth of Ethereum from our Coinbase account. And there we go, right? So now we've got about $100 worth of Ethereum in this wallet, right? This is a wallet in that sense, right? Now the Ethereum is not in this wallet. I know that sounds weird, but the private key is what this wallet has. The Ethereum is out on the Ethereum blockchain, right? Let's see. Let's go over to etherscan.io. All right, let's paste in that Ethereum address. Let's search for it. And there we can see that anyone can look at this, right? There is a history of all the Ethereum transactions that have taken place in this Ethereum wallet. And this Ethereum has a balance of 0.226 out there on the Ethereum blockchain. And I can move it from this address to a different address by virtue of the fact that I control the private key. And that's what this browser contains, or this browser extension. There's a private key stored in the browser or on the computer somewhere. I'm not really sure the mechanics of how the private key is stored. It is stored in an encrypted format. So when you're using Metamask, you need to be careful that you, first of all, are downloading the real Metamask, not some weird copy, and that you keep your computer safe and secure from other people, right? Keep your doors locked, and your computer should have a password to protect access. That's your physical security. And then your online security, right? You need to have firewall. You need to have antivirus. You need to have anti-malware. You need to be safe. Don't get phished. Don't click on strange links that people email you. Don't get sucked into scams, where they ask you to send them Ethereum. So there's all sorts of things you have to bear in mind when you're dealing with cryptocurrency, especially when you're using MetaMask, because it's a little bit not quite as secure as a hardware wallet, right? It's a browser-based extension. But it's also, it can be restored if you have the backup phrase, right? When we first set up this wallet, they issue a backup phrase, which you write down, 12-word backup phrase. Keep that in a safe place. And in case the computer crashes or the laptop gets stolen or whatever, you can always get a new laptop and restore it. Or if your browser needs to be reinstalled, right, and you lose the MetaMask extension, you can always import it, right? We talked about that, right? The MetaMask asks us, do you have a seed phrase? So if I had a 12-word seed phrase of that wallet over in my Chrome browser, I could easily import it into Brave, and it would be the exact same wallet. Same transaction history, same tokens, everything. Right? Coinbase Pro is way less in charges. Yes, if I had actually moved that Ethereum into Coinbase Pro from Coinbase, the fees would have been less. That's an extra layer of complication that newcomers might not know about, but yes, that's a very good point. Now, if you have a Coinbase account, let's see where we go here. You can sign in to Coinbase Pro using the same credentials, all right? So let's hit login. Coinbase Pro is the exact same company. It's just slightly more complicated. And, US dollar deposits are now instant. Instant deposits are now available. Transfer funds from your bank account and trade instantly without having to wait. Whoa. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see. Deposit. I don't think my bank account is connected to this. Yes, right. I could move money right in here and then transfer it out. That's pretty cool. I like that. Right? So yeah, Coinbase Pro would be the way to go if you want to move larger. You can move up to 25,000 directly without having to wait for it to clear. That's cool. I guess they finally got wise to all the people complaining about those wait periods. Right? So yeah, a very good suggestion. Use Coinbase Pro. A little more complicated for the newcomer, but like I said, if you've got a Coinbase account, you already have a Coinbase Pro account. All you got to do is sign in using your Coinbase username and password, and then you're good to go. All right. And there you go. As you can see, it's like a little bit more complicated. This is like a trading platform. You've got all these different markets where you can trade coin pairs, but it's not rocket science, right? If you're interested, if all you wanted to do was just buy a little Ethereum and transfer it over to your MetaMask wallet, this would be the way to go, right? So we've covered 3 different ways to get our hands on Ethereum. We've got crypto.com, Coinbase, and Coinbase Pro. There are other ways to do that too. You could use Gemini, you could use Kraken, you could use Binance US. There's a lot of on-ramps now to buy crypto that didn't exist like a few years back, right? So it's real easy, real safe and secure to buy crypto, all right? All right, so now that we've got our Ethereum in MetaMask, what are we going to do? Well, there are a few things we can do with MetaMask. Right? We can store sub-tokens in MetaMask. And when I say sub-tokens, I'm talking about ERC20 tokens. The Ethereum network is a giant computer program that has what's called smart contracts. And one type of smart contract is a coin, right? It's basically just a computer program that someone writes and submits it to the Ethereum network. Anyone can do that. It's a programmer interface, right? You use a programming language called Solidarity, and you can create a smart contract on the Ethereum network, and boom, you've got a coin. That's good and bad, right? It's good that anyone can do it. It's bad that people with bad intentions can do it, right? There's a lot of people out there that are coming up with like fake coins, scam coins, that have the same name as other coins, right? So this is buyer beware, right? This is the wild, wild west, right? This is not, has all the creature comforts of the financial systems that most of us are used to, like our banks and our credit cards. If I buy something on Amazon and I don't like it, I can just return it. If I buy a coat at a store and I want to return it and they won't take it back, I can call my bank and say cancel the charge. There's all kinds of like protections and take backs and all that stuff in our modern society that we don't get when we delve into crypto, right? Crypto is irreversible. If I send some Ethereum to a scammer, there's no way to get it back, right? There's nobody to call. I can't call my bank. I can't call my local mayor or anything and say, hey, reverse my Ethereum transaction, right? It doesn't work like that, right? You are totally responsible for everything you do in crypto, right? And I've made a few bad mistakes myself. I've lost a little crypto by, sending it to the wrong account, sending it to the wrong type of account, that sort of thing. Those things can happen. So if you're not sure what you're doing, do a little research. And one of my big things when transferring crypto back and forth, always try a small transaction first, right? Like when you're withdrawing from Coinbase and you've got like $500 in there worth of Ethereum or Bitcoin, just transfer $10 first to make sure it goes through before you send that whole 500, right? You don't want to make a mistake with a big amount, right? Always do a little small test first. But where were we, right? We were talking about tokens, right? I can have different types of tokens in my MetaMask wallet. As you can see here, there's a few different tokens that are in there. Some of them are empty, and some of them have balances, right? Like Swapfolio. That is an ERC20 token that I purchased, and it is in my Ethereum wallet. has the same address, right? If I went to Swapfolio and I wanted to, if I had some Swapfolio and I wanted to send it back to my MetaMask wallet, I would simply send it to this main address, right? And MetaMask would see it and say, oh, that's Swapfolio, and would add it to this balance here. Same thing with SXP, right? If I were to purchase some SXP somewhere and send it to this Ethereum address, it would know that it's not Ethereum, but a sub-token, and put it in the SXP balance, right? So, and then you can see I got a little bit of Tether in this wallet too. So what are we going to do with all this? Now that we've got this great wallet and we've got this Ethereum and we've got it stored, what are we going to do with all of this? Let's go over to a site called Uniswap. Let's go here. Here we go. All right, so we're going to go to Uniswap, and that's not giving me a... Oof. Oh, I don't know what's going on with Uniswap. I don't know. Doggone it, Rex. Come on. What are you trying to do? Oh, okay. Let's try it this way. Doggone it. Well, doggone it. Uniswap.org. Uniswap. Oh. I do not know what's going on with Uniswap. All right, let's go over here because I know I can get on it. Let's try it. Something about... All right, there. Uniswap interface. And that's not letting me do that. Oh, dear. Oh, Lord God in heaven. I was just on this yesterday. Why is it giving me such a hard time? Pooies. Oh, well. I guess I can't show you how to use Uniswap. Oh. Any suggestions out there, guys? Let's hit that. Is there a fee for Coinbase Pro? I don't believe they charge you for withdrawals on Coinbase Pro. Doggone it, this is really hacking me off. I don't understand why I'm having this issue. I was just on... Oh, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm just like not loving this. I had this problem the other day, and then I farted around with it and farted around with it, and then all of a sudden it was working again. And then right in the middle of my live stream, now it's not working anymore. Wow. Okay. Yeah, and then the app part was working. Right? Appuniswap.org was working. And then now all of a sudden it's not. Ugh. Wow. Don't know what to tell you guys. I'm really sorry. I don't know if it's overloaded. Okay. All right. So what am I going to show you? How else can we do this? Boy, this is frustrating. Do not understand why I can't get onto Uniswap. Okay. Lord God in heaven. Okay. I'm kind of stuck here because I was going to do Uniswap and now I can't think of another one to use. Perhaps Brave is blocking it. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but I've tried it in Chrome and in Brave. And I think I went through all kinds of gyrations. I deleted my browser history, and then all of a sudden it started working again. Which was a real pain because I had to like re-log into all my emails and everything. Let's try that. It's just really frustrating. Okay. Okay, let's clear browsing data for the last 24 hours. Okay, let's try that. See if that helps. I just don't get it. Urgh. And I'm supposed to be the expert, right? Do not understand why I cannot get into Uniswap. Wow. All right, let's try a different browser. Let's see what happens. Of course, I don't have my... oh, Lord. Yeah, I don't have my Metamask over there, but I'm just curious why this is not working. Nope. Same thing. SSX. Ugh. Right, and you can do a Google, right? And just Google Uniswap, and there it is. And I can't get in. Wow. Okay. Well, it's a bust, isn't it? All right. Said how to reduce or get past ETH crazy high fees. There's no way to get around the fees, really. The only thing you need to get around is paying a higher fee. If you're trying to transfer Ethereum and it gets stuck, you can go into MetaMask and try to pay a higher fee. And that's not really getting around high fees, though. VPN? I don't know. I don't have my VPN installed and ready to go right now. Otherwise, I would try that. But yeah, I don't really understand why it won't allow me to use Uniswap. Okay. All right. So, I don't know. I was going to show you how to do it in MetaMask, but I can't. Let's try other ones, right? DeFi. Oops. Platforms. Top 10 DeFi platforms. Okay. All right. Maker, Synthetics, Compound, Uniswap, which is not working. BZX. Let's see if that does anything. All right. See, it's telling me that. Watch that. Watch it. There it goes. Good Lord. Okay. I've never used this one before. But at some point it should say connect to wallet. No. Okay. Usually it wants me to connect to a wallet in some way or form, which I cannot. All right. It won't let me do that. Okay. All right. I get it. You're not going to cooperate with me today. How do you connect your friggin' wallet to this thing? Ugh. No? Okay. Oh, God, this. All right, let's try that. Is it going to let me do it? Trade. What do you want me to do? Nope. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, you know what I did last time? I rebooted my modem. I think that's what I ended up doing to try and get past all this. And that may have been why I was having trouble earlier with my live stream. Before I started, I kept getting error messages from YouTube telling me that my stream quality was low. So, but I'm looking at my modem over there, and it is lit up, and the kids are upstairs streaming SpongeBob. So, I mean, it's working, but there must be kind of a weak connection or something. So, and I almost rebooted the modem before we started the live stream. Maybe I should have done that. Anyway, okay, well, Juan is able to get in, so that's good. I think it's my modem, but I can't really reboot my internet connection right now. I think that's what You know, when you're troubleshooting, you try so many different things, and then all of a sudden it works, and you tried 10 different things, and you don't know which thing made it work, right? So you just kind of hope that something you did had an effect. But I'm pretty sure what I did last time was reboot my modem in order to get, and then it worked. Because, I mean, it's weird that I can use it, and then all of a sudden, boom, I can't use it anymore. Let's try Just Swap. That just popped into my mind. Let's try Just Swap and see if that does anything. I think I was using it over in Brave. Let's try that. Let's see if Just Swap will let me connect. All right. Just Swap. There we go. Cool. All right. Now, it's like I can't. I'm here talking about Ethereum though. That's the problem. I wanted to show you how to use Ethereum in the Metamask wallet. So instead, I'm going to have to show you how to use tronlink wallet. I guess at least that's decentralized finance, right? So I just connected to my tronlink browser extension, which is very similar to Metamask in that it's a Tron based wallet, and there are Tron sub tokens, right? As you can see, I've got a little JST, I got a little Sun, and a bunch of other worthless Tron tokens, and I can actually trade one for another, right? So let's try that. Let's hit Tron. Whoops. We'll keep it at Tron. And what do we want to buy? Let's buy a little bit of this crazy Sun token that everyone's screaming about. How much do I want to buy? I don't know. 1 Sun? Okay, I can afford that. That's probably more than I want. How about 0.5 Sun? Whoops, I want 0.5 Sun. There, that's better. All right. All right, so it's going to make the swap right here. It's going to charge me a little bit of a liquidity provider fee. I'll hit swap. I'll confirm that, and then watch what happens here. The browser extension pops up and asks me to confirm, right? So I'll hit accept, and my swap goes through. This would be the exact same thing that happened in MetaMask if I could connect to Uniswap. Now, it could be that, because Uniswap is so popular right now that it's full. I don't know. But I get the feeling it has something to do with my internet connection. And another thing, sometimes when you use VPN, and it screws up your internet somehow, and then you've got to reboot and get a fresh reconnect to your internet service provider. I've had that happen before with my phone sharing software. When I'm using a VPN and then I disconnect, my phone sharing won't work anymore until I've okay, there we go. It was confirmed. I can view that over on TronScan, which is similar to Ethereum.io. It tells me that my transaction was confirmed, that I was able to swap tokens and purchase 0.5 Sun. All right, let's go back over to the TronLink extension. And I've got less Tron now and a little more Sun than I did before. Right? So notice how this wallet is organized very similar to MetaMask, right? This is TronLink. It's a browser extension, just like MetaMask, right? You got TronLink and you got MetaMask. One works on the Ethereum network, and TronLink works on the Tron network. Very similar. I guess when I'm done here, I'm going to reboot my modem and see if I can get back into Uniswap, so I can do a little DeFi on Uniswap. Can you show how to verify a token like ADA? What do you mean verify? I don't understand what you mean by verify a token like ADA. Liz, what do you mean by verify? What's going to happen to DeFi when Bitcoin rises? Good question. I've noticed that usually it used to be that there was a kind of a one-to-one correlation between Bitcoin and the altcoins. When Bitcoin went up, the altcoins went up. When Bitcoin went down, the altcoins went down. Right? It was kind of a, they just followed Bitcoin up and down. Over the last year or so, I've noticed that there are some independents. So you might have an outlier that's up when every other coin is down. Like BNB tokens have been up a lot lately, and Bitcoin has been flat. And, over the last couple weeks, Ethereum was way up, and now it's way down, and Bitcoin stayed flat. So, but I've also noticed like a kind of a I don't want to say symbiotic, let's say cyclic kind of relationship where you'll see Bitcoin go down, and or Bitcoin will stay flat, and the altcoins will pump. Like the majority of the altcoins will be pumping up, and Bitcoin will be flat. And then Bitcoin will go up, and on the days that Bitcoin is up, you'll see the altcoins kind of selling off, and vice versa. Some days you'll see the altcoins pumping and Bitcoin selling off. And a lot of people will attribute that to the fact that it's like a closed system, right? There's people that have Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is pumping, and they want to buy more Bitcoin, so they're selling off their altcoins so they can buy more Bitcoin. And then that might happen in the other direction too. People want to buy altcoins, so they sell off their Bitcoin in order to fund their altcoin purchases, right? But that is making a general assumption that it is a closed system, right? They're not taking into account the fact that there might be people on the outside that have never bought Bitcoin that are coming in and buying Bitcoin, right? And in the same sense, there might be people that don't own any Bitcoin at all that are jumping into DeFi by purchasing Ethereum and have never before purchased Ethereum, and then they're immediately running over to Uniswap and purchasing the latest, hottest DeFi ERC20 token, right? So that would be independent of that. No one's selling off their Bitcoin to do that, right? They're coming in from the outside, funding those purchases with their bank account. So we can't always think of the cryptocurrency ecosystem as a closed system, right? Where people with Bitcoin are selling it to buy altcoins, or people with altcoins are, selling their Bitcoin so that they can afford more altcoins, or vice versa, right? It doesn't always work like that. But it does, you can see those patterns going back and forth. And so, lately, today, Bitcoin is up, and some of the altcoins some of the DeFi tokens are down. So I think that was the question there. Do you think if Bitcoin goes up that the DeFi will go down? And it might, right? You might see people when Bitcoin starts to pump, jumping in to Bitcoin and maybe taking profits on the altcoins. Hey, I can earn copper. Yay. I'm not going to do that right this second. So that might be happening, right? When people see Bitcoin on the rise and they feel like they want to miss out on the upswing, they might take profits on their altcoins so they can jump it back into Bitcoin. So that kind of stuff happens, right? So let's see here if we look at some of these altcoins. Tron is a little bit down today, right? Yearn Finance is down. This thing, I don't know why that happens. Gotta turn that behavior off. I just got a new mouse, and the wheel is doing strange things. Ethereum is a bit flat today, right? It was flirting with 500 a few weeks ago. Tether, of course, is pegged to the dollar. XRP's down. I'm trying to find a DeFi type token. DAI is slightly down. OX is down. That's a DeFi based token. Yeah, so maybe you're right. Maybe DeFi could be down a little bit today. Yeah, and like I said, the first thing I said about that is that Bitcoin usually pulls everybody up when it's up in the long run. Okay, so Liz asked me, how do I, can you show how to verify a token like ADA? And Liz says, make sure I'm using the correct address. Okay. All right. So let's say you've purchased some ADA and you would like to withdraw it to an ADA address. Is that what you're asking? And you want to confirm that the address is correct? The best way to confirm that the address is correct is to send a small amount to test the transaction first. All right. Let's see. Let's go over to, I'm trying to think of where I might have some ADA. Oh yeah, Binance US sells ADA. Let's check that out. Crypto exchanges, Binance US. All right, so you've bought some you've bought some ADA on Binance US and you want to transfer it somewhere. I hope this is what your question is. And you want to verify the address to make sure that it's correct. 836715. All right, let's check our wallet here. See if there's any ADA in here. There's a small amount of ADA, like 376 worth of ADA. I don't know that I can, well, I can at least give you an overview. All right, so where would I want to transfer this ADA? Maybe I want to transfer it into my Daedalus wallet. You can download the Daedalus wallet from the Cardano website. And of course, it might not come up right away while we're in the middle of this. Might. There it goes. Wow, lucky me. All right, so if I do a receive, I get a bunch of addresses that I can use if I want to receive ADA into this wallet. I can copy any of them. All right, it is still syncing up to the blockchain. So now we would run over to our cryptocurrency account. We would choose withdraw, and we would paste in that ADA address and send a small amount. This is a very small amount. But let's just assume that I had 10,000 ADA in my account. But I wanted to make sure that I was sending this ADA to an address that was working, right? It's kind of hard to send ADA to the wrong address because Binance or Binance US will at least verify that it is a valid ADA address, right? There aren't a lot of other coins that use that similar format. With ERC20 tokens, you can run into that where you can withdraw a coin that has a Ethereum address format and it's not an ERC20 token, right? Like Theta or something like that. And if you send Theta to an Ethereum wallet, it will disappear, right? But the exchange will let you use it because it's the address format. But anyway, let's just submit this. Let's put in our Google Authenticator code. Oh, wait a minute. This is Binance US. Okay. Whoops. Okay. All right. Now I need to go and verify that in my email. So I'll just go over to my Gmail. right? You want me to confirm that withdrawal request. I'll hit confirm withdrawal, and there it goes. So the security on Binance US is that you need to enter your two-factor. You need to receive the email and click verify so that they know that it's you, right? That's their verification process. And now we can go to withdrawal history. And I need to switch to withdraw. And I need to switch to crypto. And I can see that that 37 ADA is processing out and that it will be heading to this address. It'll take it a few minutes. We go over here and just kind of keep an eye and watch for some. There used to be a way to sync. I guess it's gone now. They used to have this. I guess they're telling me that it's synced. Okay. We should see some ADA coming into this wallet. And like I said, if you want to verify this address and make sure it's correct, then send a little bit first. Don't just send your whole mother load until you're sure, right? If you're not sure, find out. I don't know that there's any way to take an ADA address and put it in some sort of website that verifies that it is a correct ADA address or not. I mean, I'm right in Daedalus, so I know that that is a valid ADA address of my own. I don't know if someone wants you to send you some. Buying the correct ADA instead of a fake one. Sorry, I'm still a newbie. I might not be asking the right question. Okay, so if you're on Binance US, you can rest assured that you are buying real ADA, right? They don't sell fake ADA on Binance US. It is a authorized cryptocurrency exchange that sells ADA. Now, if you're on some weird exchange that you've never used before and you're not sure if it's a valid cryptocurrency exchange, then my advice to you would be to only buy a small amount and then send it to your ADA wallet and see if it gets there, right? I've never heard of fake ADA before. But like I said, if you're on a legitimate exchange like Binance or Binance US that sells ADA, rest assured it's real ADA, right? You can also kind of tell by the address, right? Like when you hit deposit, that's a real ADA address, I guess. Although that's an older one. That starts with a DZ. You'll notice the newer one that we used is the ADDR one. Let's look at that. Right, ADDR1 is the newer Shelley format. You can buy ADA and still send it to a Shelley address. There have been changes in the ADA blockchain. God, this mouse is driving me nuts. Boy, I'm going to have to disable whatever that is. I don't know. It's like I roll it too fast and all of a sudden it changes format. Like it's like some super secret gaming thing. I don't know. Well, it's taking a while, right? Okay. I don't know why it won't. Anyway. Does it move back and forth between the wallets? Okay. I'll just be patient and wait for it. It'll come. It'll be here soon. Okay. Extra rice, please, based on search on support ledger. Yes, one. Oh, extra rice, please. Who's extra rice, please? That's pretty cool. I didn't see extra rice. Why is Link trading sideways? Good question. Why isn't Link pumping? It pumped quite a bit over the last couple months, so maybe, you know, it's just taking a break. Oh, there's rice, please. Does anyone know if we can store ICX on the ledger Nano? Oh, okay. We can check that. let's just go to ledger.com and go to crypto assets and search for ICX. See what happens. ICX icon, not supported on Ledger Live, but you can use a third-party wallet to manage your balance. So you can store the private key on your Ledger device, but you cannot manage your balance in Ledger Live. There are a lot of coins like that. We can hit more details here, and it'll tell us. It's my mom just sent me a text. Okay. All right, so there's two different ways to do it. Secure your icon, secure assets. Okay, so there's a different tutorial for each device. Why isn't it telling me how to do it? Oh, okay, there it is. Here's the link. All right, these are the instructions, right? You set up Ledger Live, make sure you're up to date. Go over to your device, find icon, and install the app on your device. Right, and then you're going to need to use the icon wallet to manage your device. Right, they give you pretty much the same instructions. Go get the ICO Next Icon X extension and install it into your Brave browser or your Chrome browser. And when you open it for the first time, there should be a Ledger option, right? Connect to Ledger. Of course, I would need to have the icon installed. Let's try that. Let's go over there. Nah, I'm not going to do this. I don't really have time. Yeah. I'm going to have to cut it short here because I've been here for an hour and the kids are waiting for their homeschooling. So I'm going to have to, but that's the overview of how you would store icon on a Ledger. Yeah, there are a lot. This seems to be the most official way to do it, right? These guys look like they're associated with icon. That would be it. Sorry I couldn't do Uniswap today. I was really frustrated by that. I'm going to do a reboot of my modem and see what the heck's going on, why it wouldn't allow me to connect to the Uniswap interface, right? But I hope that those of you who are interested in Ethereum got something out of this, hopefully. Yeah. So I showed you how to use Metamask and a little bit about Ledger. I usually spend a lot of time on Ledger, but I'm trying to cover more topics lately. So anyway, hope you got what you needed from my live stream. Thank you so much for joining me. I always appreciate it. Don't forget, I also do a live stream on Saturday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join me for the live Q&A from Michigan, where you can throw out questions and I'll do my best to get them answered. Hope to see you there. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me and hope to see you again soon.